Hi, I'm Amanda from Equitex UK, the saddle pad company. Normally this time of year we'd be out demonstrating the pads and showing them to you at exhibitions, at shows and events throughout the summer. Obviously this year that just isn't going to be possible, so I'm taking this opportunity to demonstrate it to you via our website. So this is an Equitex half pad, which is just easier for me to demonstrate on and show you some of the features. All Equitex pads are unique in many ways, but I believe they're the only pad guaranteed not to slip. Now, for many, that is a big deal. Saddle pads creasing up, moving whilst you're trying to ride. These pads do not move. And what's so incredible about them, not only do they not move, but the fact that they don't have any straps. They're very clean and very easy to use and don't have any faffing and makes tacking up and untacking so much easier. So this is the full pad, and as you can see, absolutely no straps. It's quite incredible how they work. So let me take you through it. First of all, they're made of a velvet, which is incredibly gorgeous. It's beautiful to touch, very, very soft velvet. And who would have known, but velvet is an incredible product to use on a horse. One, there's no rubbing and there's no hair breakage. The material has no, it doesn't have any pull on it, and it has very, very fine weave. And so there's no chance of hairs getting stuck. At the moment, the only hairs we're seeing is from molting, not from hair breakage at all, and there's no rubbing whatsoever, which is incredible. They have absolutely no seams, so nothing touching the horse. If you can see that, the seam here, which is in the spine, which doesn't touch the horse, and in this area, the whole area it touches the horse, there is nothing to actually rub or grab the fur, the hairs. They are handmade in northern Italy, and so the quality is outstanding, as you'd expect. But the way in which they're made, they have to be handmade to get the finish and the styling that makes them work so well. So for example, they have this anatomical shape, you can see that on the top, and they're sewn in such a way that it provides a 5 centimetre spine channel at all times, so there's no pressure on the horse's spine. Even on the widest, flattest back cob, and I've tried this on many, it absolutely stays in place. It's not rigid, it is soft, and it's incredible. It's a cotton material at the top here, and it literally, the spine shape stays in after many, many years of use. So they do appear thick at first sight. You think, crikey, that's not gonna, how is that gonna alter the shape of my saddle? But it doesn't. They are designed in such a way that they have this tech foam inside. It's actually an integral part of the pad. And as the saddle touches and goes onto the pad, I don't know if I can show you this, it bounces straight back. So it's not memory foam, it's a tech foam, and it basically ensures that the horse and the saddle can move independently whilst the pad stays in place, and it gives that cushioning support, absorbing impact, even pressure out across the horse's back, and ensuring the most comfortable ride you can possibly imagine. When you actually ride an Equitex, you can feel the difference yourself. For the rider, it's more comfortable. It's shock absorbing for yourself and for the horse. And if you can imagine a cotton pad pressing against a horse's back compared to this, which is this incredibly soft experience, that really there's nothing to compare. With some pads you may have seen that have memory foam, the foam is actually inserted into the material, dropped in, and you get sort of puckering around here. That's not the case with Equitex. These are actually an integral part of the material, the foam, so it doesn't move, and that means you can wash it and it doesn't get any puckering, which causes rubs, and it actually it stays smooth the entire time, which is incredible. They have the velvet that we use is wicks away sweat, which you wouldn't believe, but in velvet is such an unusual product for a saddle pad, but it actually picks off the sweat, lifts it away from the horse's back whilst you're working. And you'll notice that there'll be less sweat on the horse's back after a heavy session compared to normally with a cotton pad. Okay. Let me demonstrate show you how the larger pads work. So they have the same integral tech foam here, which is 3 centimeters, which reduces down to literally nothing where it's not needed and there where it is needed. So you don't have any change to your saddle fit whatsoever. And this lower section is a very thin foam of about, I think it's about a centimeter, maybe 1, maybe 2. And that is very breathable. I can actually, if I breathe through, I can feel that on my hand, and so it doesn't cause any additional heat retention there. What that is, we do lots of different shapes and sizes to fit all sorts of horses and all sorts of saddles. This is the dressage pad, which is absolutely beautiful. This is in what we call chocolate. And it's absolutely beautiful. The thing is with it's very difficult to show in here, but actually change colour with the light, and in some lights it's darker, and that's the beauty of the velvet. You see how it really captures the light in those different ways. This is the European dressage pad. Now, this is incredible. This is diamond white. Now, you can see, you think we are crazy to make a white velvet saddle pad, but the most incredible thing about this material is that it washes beautifully. 40 degrees in the washing machine, and literally it comes up like new every time. I am using a white one. This is my everyday dressage white, and it's just come out the wash and it's this pristine. That is how incredible this material is. I have a friend of mine's daughter's using one at the moment, so she's mud boots, she chucks it on the floor, she then puts it in the washing machine and it comes up brand new. I don't know of any other white dressage pad that you could use for everyday use and then rock up to a show when they're finally reopens. That's that one. The half pad is, this is a slightly forward cut half pad for the close contact saddles, and these are to be worn actually under a saddle pad. So I know the saddle cloth. So I know the fashion is to have a saddle cloth and then half pad, maybe sheepskin on top to alleviate the pressure and to absorb some of the shock from when you're jumping the big courses. But with Equitex, if you take this and put anything underneath it, you lose all the benefit. So you lose the benefit of the incredibly smooth velvet against the horse's, brings the direct on the horse. It won't wick away as well, and it won't grip as well, and it won't shock absorb as well. So how we recommend our professional riders ride in the half pad, should they want one, because maybe they have a sponsored pad on top and just a thin, very thin cotton pad on top with this underneath. For example, and I know this sounds absolutely crazy, I'm going to demonstrate it with, excuse me, this is my daughter's pony club pad with these annoying straps which we like to cut off, but we haven't got around to on this. None of that anymore, no straps, and that is like how you would wear it, with it actually underneath. And that is how you wear Equitex half pads, not on top. Which is a shame because they're so beautiful that you can't see them. So let me show you with a close contact saddle. So we basically have been using this half pad with this close contact saddle, which is a bit mucky. And we've been using it by itself with nothing else. We haven't used any saddle cloth. We've just been using that, and actually it fits really, really well. And that's enough. And to be honest with you, when you're untacking and untacking, it's actually really nice to have less going on, and it's a really sporty look. We do have, bear with me, a close contact saddle pad, which is this one, which is slightly longer for those who would like to have that look where it's just that bit longer. Yeah, and it has a bit more coverage here. The incredible thing is about Equitex saddle pads, because they don't move, you put them where you want them, they stay there, they do not move, and you don't have to mess about with them. You don't have to do that pony club mum thing where you yank it up at the front. No need. Put it exactly in the centre of the horse, put the saddle in the centre of the pad, and you are good to go. I hope this has been informative, and if you do have any questions about the pads, please contact us by phone or on the website. Many thanks. Bye.